feels like an Ashley moment. Ashley, hurry! Oh, Leon is about. This is
the last one.
Oh crap! This is an Ashley moment. I don't want to shoot you, my Nola. Okay. Leon is being trained for Resident Evil 4, where he goes through on RE4 with Ashley. A whole nother level.
Resident Evil, the Darkside Chronicles.
Welcome, I'm camarotetsuo and you're watching Death Counts, and we're back with more Resident Evil, the Darkside Chronicles, finally continuing our lore appreciation run for Operation Jarvier. Now, since we finally beat Code Veronica, we now have access, can't speak, to Chapter 3, which is a pretty significant chapter from what I can remember, mainly because you get to see more of the T-Veronica virus. Because, funny enough, in Code Veronica, or I guess Code Veronica X, whichever one you played, you really don't see much of the T-Veronica, mainly because the only ones that are infected with it is Alexia, of course. That's the obvious one. Her father, Alexander Ashford, because Alexia infected him with it, which, you know, he turns into Nosferatu. And then Steve Burnside, which he, of course, gets infected by Alexia. Alexia really loves to infect people, doesn't she? And then, of course, the Veronica plant, which is the big tentacles, you know, that come out, that ends up capturing Claire and Steve, and you know, you have to fight him as Chris because those tentacles come out, and you know what I'm talking about. That plant Veronica is actually, I didn't talk about this in Code Veronica, but that plant is actually more dangerous than Plant 42 or Plant 43, the T-Virus. Plant 42 that you fight on Resident Evil 1, and then Plant 43 that you fight on Resident Evil 2 in the Nest, the underground laboratory in Raccoon City. Mainly because the Veronica plant has the ability to spread under hot temperatures, like very fast, and it could be very devastating. Fortunately enough, the Veronica plant, since it was stationed in the Antarctic base in Code Veronica, it was really cold there, so it didn't really have the opportunity to spread. Otherwise, it would have just been game over as soon as they would have arrived there, because that plant would have just taken everything over. Anyways, going into quite a bit of detail there. This is a lore appreciation run after all. But yeah, back to Chapter 3. You get to see more of the T-Veronica virus, so be prepared for that. I'll call it out if I remember correctly, what BLWs are T-Veronica virus infected, and not T-Virus, because there are some here. Anyways, let's begin Chapter 3 of the lore appreciation run of Operation Jarvier. I still have my... Actually, I got ammo back. No. All right, let's put the Magnum... No, not the crossbow. Let's put the Magnum down here. And... I guess I'll just do this. You know what? Actually, let the Magnum over here. I'll take that back. And I'll put the shotgun down. I think I'll rock this for a little bit. Because I actually like the grenade launcher more than the Magnum in terms of boss battles. So I'll use the Magnum on any thing that I fight, any BLW that's not a zombie. Who am I playing as? I guess I'm Leon. Alright, so Krauser's gonna be walking around, I'm Leon. Works for me.
I believe Manuela is infected with the Veronica virus, which means it could spread throughout this land. But why would Jarvier infect his own daughter? And how can she maintain her human form? How does she sustain it without transforming into something horrific, like Steve?
Leon!
Yeah.
Leon!
You could say Alexia also. Because the T-Veronica, it's, again, a mixture of the progenitor. It's the base progenitor mixed with the...
Not really.
An ancient virus.
Well, that was a nice, refreshing dip, huh?
I don't remember where we're at.
We need to find Javier.
Oh yeah, we got washed away. Yeah, Leon and Krauser got washed away, and Manuela jumped in after them.
The water's risen.
You know, as I was saying, the T-Veronica was made by the progenitor virus, which is the base, which ends up turning into the T-Veronica virus. Mixed with an ancient virus found in an ant queen, which is why Alexia, that's why it has that insect-looking type. Leon, there's a zombie there. Oh, God. Jesus. Oh, great.
Dark. Wet.
Oh, great.
Hell of a day. At least I got you here backing me up, though, huh, Boy Scout?
You're not gonna ask me to hold your hand, are you?
Huh. Only your aim was as good as your jokes.
How's that? I was about to say, I just shot that thing with a knife. Is this still? Wow. Wow. Amphibious hunters. There's something on the ground. Let me pick it up. The Veronica virus is also mixed with a little bit of plant. That's why the Veronica virus has like a plant-like look. There was something there I didn't pick up. Oh, there it is. I got it. It has a plant-like
Can't
look.
believe Manuela's
I need
Javier's
that.
daughter.
Leon?
It wasn't in the report.
Leon, look left.
Maybe she was from one of his mistresses.
Regardless,
Leon? That's a
she
continue. I
must
need
really
that.
hate her father if she came through all this just to get away from him.
Well, we can ask her when we find her. But Javier is the one we're after.
Oh
Not
my
his
God, I
daughter.
missed the freaking... Okay. Forget it, I don't
Remember?
plan on dying.
Yeah, you're right.
I really dislike these things. They look like weird ass, like a mixture of like a naked hunter. I think they're supposed to be the new hunters too, like since Umbrella isn't technically around anymore. These new organizations,
We're somewhere near the
these
dam entrance,
these corporations that are still around
Yeah, this looks familiar.
are using those things as like hunters. I just missed it. Oh, out of Magnum. Can't go wrong with pistol. I think pistol is still the best weapon in this game. Pretty good.
Well, I hope you got a good memory, because I've got no clue where we are.
Only one way to find out. Let's do this.
That's what I want to hear.
Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and take the Magnum off of there and just put the grenade. Put the bow gun, fine. I'll put it in there. If I get hit, go right. Oh god, let's go straight. Screw it.
Here we go again.
We'll just make them into porcupines. We'll just make them into porcupines. Okay, I think I'll just take my shotgun out now. No, don't. What else untested?
Stay sharp.
I meant to put right, but I went for. All right, perfect. It's what I wanted. Krauser, I almost shot you in the ass.
It won't open.
Forget it. Let's go around the other way.
Things are really weird looking. I should look up information on those just to be sure what they are exactly. This is a lore appreciation run. I feel like a failure not knowing what that is.
We're out.
I will take that shot. Oh, this is much better. Let's just stay out here, Krauser. Yeah, let's just head out there. Screw being in there. Sucks. Let's go that way. Appreciating the fresh air, taking it nice and slow. Leon's looking around, you know, lore appreciation run. He's doing the job for me. I don't have to do it. I don't have to do it.
Let's check it out.
He's doing it for me. Get this gold. Oh, what? Flag crawlers? Wow. I forgot. I forgot grenades. I will, you know, I will get rid of the crossbow. Put that there. Man, flag crawlers? Plague crawlers? Sorry, I said flag crawlers. Plague crawlers. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell? Crimson zombies? Okay, you know what? Shotgun works really good on these guys. Okay. I forgot about them too. So Javier has multiple strains of the T-Virus, not just one. Because Crimson Heads, let's go right.
Let's go this way.
Crimson Heads was the virus that was pretty much leaked in the Spencer Mansion. More plague crawlers. I know that sound. Or a big tarantula. I don't know that sound.
Water's rising! It's another trap! Yeah! We need to get out of here and fast! Let's move!
Oh, it's a freaking death trap. Okay, I haven't seen any T-Veronica virus yet. T-Veronica BLWs. We've been messing with nothing but T-Virus. Something way down there. Shot.
It's about time, too! Yeah, no shit.
I got a lot of bats. What? You fly towards me? What?
We pack right here! Go! Go! Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Behind you!
Oh, I don't like that thing. Oh, you mother of mothers. Okay, I'm gonna have to heal, and I have to because I didn't pick up the first aid, unfortunately. Holy smokes! Yeah, let's not fight them. We're pretty much backtracking because we went all the way down. Now we're going back up.
Must mean Javier doesn't want us to find whatever it is he's hiding.
And it's flooded, so you can't open that door. So these zombies have the chance of turning into Crimson Heads because they've been dead for a while. Because in order to turn into Crimson Heads, the body has to be inactive.
Sounds like it's flooded
The
in
infected
there.
body.
We'll need to cut the water off first.
There's gotta be a valve around here somewhere.
Oh, that one. Manuela!
Manuela! How did you get here?
Food
I'm
physics.
so glad that you're alive. I thought that something might have happened to you.
To me? Of course
It's
not.
all Father's fault. I'm just glad that
You're not with Javier?
I ran away.
Manuela, did he do something to you?
The door can't hold the pressure much longer. We need to stop the water.
Look! The valves! Over there!
Alright, good.
Manuela, wait!
This must be it. I think this will stop the water.
Jesus. I threw another grenade on accident. Grenades are kind of hard to use. They're like very delayed.
Manuel, behind you!
Okay.
Help me!
Nice time to reload, Leon.
Bad timing. We'll take out the zombies. Manuel, you go shut the valve.
Feels like an Ashley moment. Ashley, hurry! Oh, Leon is about.
This is the last one.
Oh crap! This is an Ashley moment. I don't want to shoot you, Manuel. Okay. Leon is being trained for Resident Evil 4, where he goes through an RE4 with Ashley. A whole nother level.
Trying to get in. They must be after Manuel.
This is our only way out. It's still not opening.
No. But we stopped the water. Why won't it open?
We're running out of time here.
As long as it's not a tyrant
It's
that
open.
goes through there, we'll be fine.
Hurry!
I got it.
Look out!
It's so fast!
Yeah, those things are way more better than liquors in terms of speed.
Leon, behind you!
Manuel, stay close!
All right.
Okay, no problem. No problemo.
What the hell is that?
There, that's a
Place is
T-Veronica
full of
monster.
surprises.
That is a
Yes,
T-Veronica
let's go.
BLW. What the hell? Ivies? These things will one-hit you. Better not whip me when I pass by. That's whack. And Javier bought a lot of different BLWs. That's what happens when you have a lot of money. You have access, you have contacts.
Be nice if we
black
could finish
market.
this up before nightfall, huh?
This will take us to the top of the dam.
Oh, we're almost there. Can't remember what we fight up there, but I think maybe 2 herbs. I think it's gonna be the T-Veronica virus infected, the T-Veronica BLW. Might be wrong.
I don't see any hostiles.
Yep. We got to throw this grenade at it. Knock it on its ass.
Another one? Great, now there's 2 of them.
Oh god.
Don't let him get too close. We can take them out one at a time.
You'll protect me, won't you?
Of course.
Protect their weak spot.
It's getting closer.
That one's down. There's still one on the right. I think it's not rushing us.
One down, one to go.
You're gonna shoot, at least try to hit it.
Shut up, Krauser!
Nice.
I don't see you shooting. Oh, I guess that was it. Okay.
Manuela, I need to ask you something before we find your father.
Why are you running away from him? Why did Jarvier infect you with the Veronica virus? And what did he mean by too late?
You know, I shouldn't even be standing here, given the circumstances.
She's definitely has that Veronica look. Yep. Not like Alexia.
The virus.
I was injected with it as part of my treatment.
Treatment?
It wasn't my fault. My doctor diagnosed me with the same disease my mother had. He told me there was no chance of recovery. And all we could find out was that only people living in this area contracted it. It killed my mother. But somehow,
That was it? I what? So yeah, see, her mother was given treatment, but they gave her the T virus, which healed her for momentarily. It did actually heal her. It didn't turn her into a zombie, which is a very rare case. So she was fortunate enough to get healed by the T virus. Unfortunately, later on, it just started mutating her, and then she turned into a big monster. Manuela was instead given the T-Veronica virus by Wesker, because he now had access to the T-Veronica virus. He, of course, when he got it from Steve's body from the Antarctic base, where they extracted Steve's body and then they took it out of Steve, he, of course, he gave it to the organization that he works for. But since Wesker's always been kind of like, I'm going to do my own thing in secret and eventually, like, take over the world types mentality, because that's what Spencer pretty much raised them to be that, to be someone that takes over the world and be superior human being and all that. Wesker ends up selling it to Jarvier, gives it to Manuela. Of course, you can't just inject yourself with the T-Veronica virus and expect you to live. It will mutate you. So Alexia figured that out. So that's why she ended up putting herself into a cryogenic state in like a tube for 15 years. Was it 15 years? I think it was 15 years. She put herself in that state, like in freeze for 15 years, so that the virus could bond with her body appropriately. And Manuela, well, she had another way. Jarvier had another way of doing it for her. IV plus X plus YX. Scarred. So that's the name of the BOW. The T-Veronica BOW. Scarred. Hunter Killer. Wait a second. Is that what that thing's called? Enemies. Let's find out really quick. Lore appreciation. Okay, so this is a jumping man eater. This is just an infected. This is the T virus. Speeder. Another one. Wait, this is the plague crawler. Injected various types of insects with the T virus. Okay. I believe you fight these things on. If I'm not mistaken, you fight the plague crawlers on Outbreak, unless I'm mistaken. It's a hunter, whatever that is. I keep forgetting what these symbols are. It's like alpha, beta, Y. Developed at the European umbrella. Amphibious hunters. Damn worker zombie, we know what they are. South American bats. Sucked the nectar from infected flowers, thus they became infected themselves. So these are T-Veronica infected bats, because the flowers in this area are infected with the T-Veronica. Anibus? A new kind of BOW. It is the product of the project to develop a replacement BOW for the Hunter. Oh, it definitely moves more like a liquor. Anubis. And then the Jabberwock. The Jabberwock S3, an experimental biological weapon purchased by Jarvier. Yeah, Jarvier bought this. He didn't make it. Since Wesker ended up delivering the T-Veronica to organizations, and then they, of course, started making BOWs of their own. The Ivy White. Ivy that is optimized for hot and humid climates. Rana. That's it. I think I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do chapter 4 and chapter 5 on the final part. I should just finish it all right now, but I'm not going to. I should though. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave 4 and 5 for the final part. And that's going to finish up Operation Jarvier. And then after that, it's going to be Dead Aim, which is going to be very exciting to play that because I haven't played Dead Aim in a long time. I've only played it once, a long time ago when the game came out. And I remember using a little blue like Mad Catz gun con that I had at the time. That game was fun. I enjoyed that game, but I don't remember anything about it, unfortunately, other than just very little stuff. But very little. I remember very little about it. But I remembered I liked it. I enjoyed it. So anyways, I'll leave it right here. We'll be back to finish Operation Jarvier on the next part, which will be very, very soon. I'm not going to wait a week to do it. It will be coming out very soon. And that will finish that up. So thank you so much for watching this lore appreciation of Operation Jarvier. I'm camarotetsuo, and you just watched a death count video. And like always, rock on.